Next Tuesday marks the 10th anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing. The attack carried out by Timothy McVeigh killed 168 people and injured more than 800. Among the injured, a remarkable young woman originally left for dead who refused to give up on life. Her story of survival is both heart-wrenching and inspiring. Early Show correspondent Tracy Smith has the story.
If you wonder how one ugly act could end up revealing true beauty, you'll find the answer in Roya Grizel.
Can you believe how far you've come?
No, I can't. And it's only been 10 years. People think, oh, 10 years is a really long time, but it's really not.
10 years ago, April 19th, 9 a.m., Roya was in the break room of her office in the Journal Record Building, making breakfast.
This is my memory. Looking out the window while my bagel was toasting, thinking, what is a Ryder truck doing in front of the Murrah building?
2 minutes later, the bomb inside that Ryder truck exploded and left Roya clinging to life.
And I had stopped breathing, evidently.
They actually thought you were dead.
Yes, they did.
She was put in what's called black triage, those beyond help, until an EMT realized she had a pulse and rushed her to the hospital. There, because of massive blood loss, Roya did die several times.
I had to get my heart restarted 3 times that day.
You got 25 pints of blood
the first day.
And died 3 times?
Yes.
On April 19th?
Yes. And stopped breathing twice for an unknown amount of time, so things did not look good. But I just kept living.
But life would never be the same. This is what Roya looked like in the years before the bombing. And this is her 1 month later.
I had severe brain trauma to the top of my head. I had a hole here, here, here. My right eye was severely damaged as well as my left. I had no lips.
But that wasn't all. Roya's arms and legs were literally shredded.
Do you remember the first time that you looked in the mirror?
I asked to see a mirror, and they didn't want to, but they gave me one, and it was bad. When I looked in the mirror, I thought, I'll be alone for the rest of my life. I'll never have children. I'll never work again. I'm only 27.
What did you see, that person looking back at you?
Very disfigured. Very much so.
But one man saw through the scars. 2 years later, she married Ray Grizel. While doctors in Oklahoma City did a tremendous job with Roya, she still needed more help. And it came from Dr. Gregory Chernoff, a plastic surgeon.
Why did you decide to take Roya on as a patient?
Roya presented a tremendous challenge. The extent of her physical scars were horrendous. The extent of her psychological scarring was also equal to her physical scars.
A child of an abusive relationship, Dr. Chernoff has made it his mission to seek out victims of violence like Roya and treat them for free. So for the past 8 years, Dr. Chernoff's been slowly rebuilding Roya.
Roya, you had some scars that were actually sticking out?
Correct. From my cheekbone all the way down to my neck down here, they were raised and very angry, red colored.
With the help of countless therapies, from laser treatments to high-tech cell replacement, Roya's scars are fading away. All this work would have cost $700,000.
Did you ever think that you would look like this?
No. Especially, even when I look back at the pictures now, I feel like is that really me? And it's not vanity either, it's just, I look good. I look like a normal person.
And now, Roya and Dr. Chernoff have created a foundation with the goal of raising money to help treat other victims of violence, free of charge.
You know, insurance doesn't always cover what insurance companies think is cosmetic, and it's not. It's just to get you back to what you were looking like. That in itself is rewarding. Giving someone back their life.
Do you see yourself as a victim?
At first I did, not anymore. You don't look at it as being a victim, you look at it as overcoming a challenge. I consider myself a survivor, a true survivor.
For The Early Show, Tracy Smith, Indianapolis.
And this true survivor has another reason to celebrate life. Roya and her husband are expecting their first child, a daughter. Congratulations.